We must perform our duty as people, and the government its duty as the government, each assisting the other to preserve national independence. The civilization of a nation cannot be made to advance solely through the power of the government. If you can solve the problem of food, clothing, and shelter, if you are satisfied and feel satisfied, then it turns out that human life in this world is simply being born and then dying. Past governments deprived the people of power. The present regime robs them of their minds. If the government cannot fulfill the principles of the national law, and causes the people to suffer financial losses, it must make reparations, irrespective of amount and age. In essence, civilization means to advance the levels of knowledge and virtue of the people, so that each and every person can be the master of his own affairs and his dealings with society. Hope for a bright future is a consolation for present unhappiness. In society, a person who steals by force or who puts another to shame is called a criminal, and is punished. Why, then, is it that a man may openly put others to shame within the family without even being reproached for it? Of course, the old are happy to have grandchildren, but this is no reason to call a person unfilial if a grandchild's birth is late. I once said that the mother-in-law should look back upon her younger days when she was a daughter-in-law and make it a good lesson. She ought to recall her own younger days, instead of tormenting her daughter-in-law. Dispassionate calculation cannot decide everything. Scholars who are intoxicated with rational economic arguments should not forget that there is also room for the private virtues of love and kindness. There is much that is false in the realm of belief, and much that is true in the realm of doubt. It is said that heaven does not create one man above or below another man. Any existing distinction between the wise and the stupid, between the rich and the poor, comes down to a matter of education. In its broad sense, civilization means not only comfort and daily necessities but also the refining of knowledge and the cultivation of virtue so as to elevate human life to a higher plane. We should mutually teach and learn from each other, without shame or pride. All people are born equal. If there is a difference, it is due to education. Things in the world do not have to be old to generate value. The borderline between freedom and selfishness lies at the point where one does or does not infringe upon the freedom of others. A man will have rank only by dint of his talents, virtues, and accomplishments. Things that are not useful will certainly be harmful.